couldn't wait to get on here. I know it ain't 7:30 yet. I can't wait. I got a lot of stuff to talk about. And the battle is ongoing with Tasha K and what her name? T.S. Madison. The battle is ongoing, y'all. Ongoing. They got their dukes up. Come on up in here. Come on up in here. Listen, I just heard a YouTuber content creator that I follow say something about, and I don't know why people like this. Say something about somebody could never tell them nothing. I don't got to get my hair together. Somebody with only a few observers could never talk about them. I know that's the thing, but you have to grow and build to that point, right? And a lot of people, that's they like to humiliate small or smaller than them content creators, right? I just think that's good because everybody started somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And I like this person. I like this YouTuber. You know. Anyway, y'all, I don't need people to come up in here. So I got a lot to talk about. Woo, I got a lot to talk about. Folks done went crazy out there in the social media virtual reality streets. They done went bananas. They done went bonkers. Right? They done went bonkers. Listen. Hey, Connie. Hey, Lisa Marie. Y'all, first of all, we got to pray and send love and light and prayers to LeBron's son, Bronny, who's only 18 and had a cardiac arrest at 18. Now, the first thing I thought was, my sons was athletes. First thing I'm thinking was, did they work him too hard? Did he have a condition they didn't know about? Like 18. And second thing I thought about was LeBron's only wish before he leaves was that he would play with his son. Like, that's marvelous. Nobody's ever done that, I don't think, right? That would be a marvelous way for him to go out, to be able to play with his son or against his son or be on the same court as his son, right? So we're going to keep we're going to keep praying for the young man because that's 18, like, and will his basketball career be over? I guess depending on what the doctors say. Like, that's tragic a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And, all he wants to do, and now, is his real name Bronny, or they just call him Bronny? Is that his real name, Bronny? Because I know that's what they've always called him, and so I wanted to know that. Wait a minute, hold on, I got too much light right here. Okay, I had to adjust that light. Is his real name, hey, Nick, is his real name Bronny? I don't know, it just looked dark. It just all of a sudden got dark. Now, I had too much light. Now I think it's too dark. I don't know. I'm going to do it like that. Right. See, I need the light man, the sound man, the IT guy, all the peoples that I ain't got. You know what I'm saying? He is a junior, so his name is LeBron. Okay, they just call him Bronny. Okay. Wow. That's even more, his namesake. He want to play with his namesake. Like, that's one for the record books. That's one for history. I don't think that's ever been done. I don't believe it has. I don't believe that's ever been done, So, yeah, we gotta keep him in prayer, y'all. Second thing I want to talk about before a lot of folks get in here, because I want to talk about, I want to need my 20 peoples in here. Like, I'm proud of my 20 people. Like I said, I just heard a YouTuber say he was arguing with another YouTuber. They was cussing. I heard a lot of YouTubers cuss like they in the streets today. I put up 2 videos and edited them the wrong way, and they demonetized me. How are these folks just cussing, right? Anyway, we'll get to that later. I watched the Jamie Foxx movie. I had started watching it Friday and something. It got a little weird. I stopped watching it. And then one of my friends on Facebook said, watch it. It'll make sense at the end. I watched it. Now, Jamie Foxx is a heck of an actor. And his part I liked. I liked his part that he played. I liked it, right? It was. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Nick. I was trying to walk around it, tiptoe through it, It was. I still didn't get it at the end. And my friend had told me to watch it. Wait for the cussing after 3 minutes in the live. You have to wait for the cussing after 3 minutes in the live. Oh, after 3 minutes, then you get the cussing. Child, we're gonna talk about all the cussing in a minute. But the movie, watch all the way through, because my friend was like, we're gonna watch it and we're gonna have a conversation about it. My Facebook people I went to school with, right? I didn't like it. From those type of videos, the videos get demonetized. Oh, they do get demonetized. The child, well, they got enough money to get. I ain't got it like that. I need my monetization back. So I watched the movie. Was not. It didn't leave me with nothing. Now again, Jamie Foxx played his part as the pimp. But what had me threw off, y'all, was they looked from the 60s. The cars they had, they looked from the 70s. The cars they had was from the 70s. But it was also modern cars in the background. That threw me off. That threw me all the way off. Saw the trailer and moved. I watched it because, it's Jamie cloned. They cloned Tyrone. I watched it. It was a lot of, I wanted to see it. And I like Jamie Foxx. Yeah, well, they paid him. He couldn't set it out. They paid him for this here. They paid him for that. But it was a little confusing. I get where they was going. That is some people somewhere underground that's cloning everybody. I get that part. I get it. But they didn't tie it all the way in for me, because if y'all that clever enough to have people underground, you couldn't have got Pookie and Ray Ray to kill everybody. Then it's over with. That didn't make sense. It just didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. Yeah, it didn't make sense. They make a lot of their money from ads, AdSense. Yeah, the YouTubers. Yeah. Because listen, we talked about. I don't know what I want to talk about first. If I want to talk about Carlee and her dumb mammy, or we're gonna talk about. I think we're gonna talk about Carlee first, because we're gonna go a long ways with this transgender carrying on, because they're carrying on out in the YouTube streets, and Tasha K going live. But I think she's going live on TashaK.com, whatever that is, at 7:30. But I'm sure we'll see it on her YouTube at some point, right? So I think we're going to talk about Carlee then first. I checked just before I got on here. Has anybody checked to see if the press conference has been held? Yeah, Carlee not taking. The only thing I like is how the black people came together. Yeah. Exactly, Meek. Exactly. Now, did anybody check and see? Didn't watch the J. Fox movie. Don't sound like it. It's kind of weird. It's kind of out there a little bit. Jamie is acting very good. His acting is good. The other girl acting. It's just they got the dude from the dude I like. I talked about the other day. What was his name? The dude from what's the stripper show? What's the stripper show we like? And Uncle Somebody is in it, and he was Uncle Somebody's boyfriend. What's his name? Murder. Is his name Murder? He's in the movie. He's the one that saved the day. He's one of the saviors in the movie. Don't Look Up. I don't know, because I don't remember Don't Look Up. P-Valley. Yeah, P-Valley. He's in P-Valley. And what's his name? Murder? In P-Valley? What was his name? A cute dude. Love Murder. Yeah, Love Murder. Love Murder is the one they go to. That he round up Pookie and Ray Ray and all them, and they go down in the underground and kill all the peoples that's making the clones. Yeah, I left. When I finished watching the movie, I watched it because I felt like I had to watch it because I'm pro-black, but it didn't give me nothing. It didn't give me nothing. You know what I'm saying? It didn't give me nothing. It didn't give me nothing. Yeah, and he's in it. He's the one they go to. He's the killer. He's the hood dude. He's the hood dude in the movie. You gotta watch it. Just to be watching it because it's all. If you got Netflix, you already done paid for it, so just watch it on Netflix. But anyway, let's talk about Carlee and them. Them being her mama and her daddy, right? Now, one of my subscribers, a couple of my subscribers got with me just a little while ago. Because they thought a press conference was coming up, but I haven't seen it yet. They just had it a minute ago. You know, Alabama is an hour behind us. They on Central Time, not Eastern Time. But I didn't see no press conference. Probably to be tomorrow, right? They say she has turned herself in, and they waiting on charges. That's what they say, right? She's turned herself in. Well, I guess so. After you done kicked it all weekend and had a birthday party with ice cream and cake, you should turn yourself in, right? And I think that, this is what I think. Had she went to them people, had she talked to them people right away, maybe she wouldn't have got no charges. But because you sat and disrespected them and didn't talk to them, you got to get some charges. You got to get some charges. You got to get, and your mama, they say mama them, which I always thought mama should have got some charges in the first place. Because I know as soon as she came home, mama knew she was lying. An entire party. It didn't hold up the state. You went and kicked it. That's called a kick it. You went and kicked it. That's what you did. You just didn't have a few people over and sit around, drink, smoke weed, say happy birthday. No, you went and kicked it. You had a thing. You had a situation. In no regard to the police, in no regard to the people that was looking for you. Right? She had a party this weekend. It seemed like she had one Saturday, one Sunday, I believe. But she had a party for sure. She had a party. Now we waiting on, she turned herself in today, allegedly, supposedly, right? I ain't, Yeah, no remorse. She supposedly turned herself in today. I haven't heard, the police haven't said anything. They haven't had a press conference. Yeah, when you put it like that, yeah. Now, I did hear a lady today earlier. That's where I got it from. I was watching Sherelle's World, the YouTuber Sherelle with her husband Perry. That's where I got it from. And they were waiting. They said it was supposed to be a press conference. So they signed off because they was going to come back on if it was going to be a press conference. But they're the ones that said that she turned herself in. And the mom and daddy might get charged as well. And there's a lady on there that lives down there. Round and down in there. In Alabama, Hoover somewhere. And she said she's going to be in the courtroom. When things go down, she's going to be in the courtroom reporting back to Sherelle. So y'all watch Sherelle. But Sherelle going to have the first-hand knowledge of whatever's going on, right? And there was another lady I was watching on Sherelle. That might be the same lady. Who said that the reason why they slow crawled it is because, Hoover is an affluent area. And they don't want it to be a racist situation. So that's why they was using kid gloves with her in this situation. What were the charges? They went along with it, whatever that's called. Accessory. They got a name for it. There's a specific charge when you aid and abet somebody in their criminal activities, or you don't tell on them. It's a charge. It's a charge. I can't think of the name of it right now, but it is a charge for that, right? When you know somebody lying in their criminal activities and you don't tell it, or you don't, whatever they want you to do, it's a charge. It's a couple charges they can be charged with after the fact. Yeah. Because they want it, so I know aid and abetting, but that's not the charge I'm thinking of, because I know somebody that got charged with that and went to jail. They're stacking on top of her. She is a flight risk at this point. Yeah. If there's a charge, I just can't think of the specific name of the charge, because like I said, I know somebody that got charged with that and went to the penitentiary about it. They did get out after doing some paperwork. They didn't do the whole 5 years, because it carries 5 years in the state of Ohio. They didn't do the whole 5 years. They might have did 2 until the paperwork, they did their own paperwork and got out of jail. But it is a charge. It's most definitely a charge. If it ain't aiding and abetting. And then on Sherelle's World, they were saying, did the mom and them help set that up for some type of clout or prestige, or they want people to notice them or something stupid? Yeah, aiding and abetting is one of them. But where would her little dumb self go? Where's she going? She can't do nothing without her mama. Where's she going? Right? What I want to know about is that, like they say, the daddy is a VP of a company. What kind of flack is he getting from the work job about the situation that they're dealing with? Because you don't put them, they on the map. They on the map. They are, it's embarrassing. Is the daddy embarrassed? Is the company embarrassed? Like, it's a lot of questions I have. Right? Will the daddy lose his job? Will the daddy get punished? Will the daddy get demoted? Excuse me. Will the daddy get demoted? The mama's a realtor. I don't know how good a business she got going on. But, what can happen with that? There's a lot of things could possibly happen, y'all. Just because little dum-dum wanted to pretend. She's a kid still. But she's a grown woman, so she got to get charged like a grown. She got to be treated like a grown woman, right? Even though she was somewhere playing pretend. I don't think they knew until afterwards. I think that's what I think too. When parents really do that, I don't know. But this is what I'm gonna say. I know as soon as that girl came through the door and sat down, I believe they knew. I believe they knew. Because the mama was insistent that she was fighting for her life. She had been fighting for her life for 48 hours. They made you get butt naked. They didn't take your money. They didn't rape you. They didn't sell you. They didn't beat you. What did they want with you? What did they want with you? What if they had been looking for a man with orange hair in real life and found him? What if they found the man with orange hair? What if that, right? I think that the police knew all along. Once she came back home, she was lying. But like they said, they had to have the evidence to support that she was lying, right? Yeah, but where's she gonna go though? Where's she going? Where is she going? To the rear roof end? That's what I want to know. Where would she go? Where's her kinfolks at? Any cousins? Have any cousins or anybody? Did she got any girlfriends? Have anybody spoke up in her defense? Because the only person spoke up was, excuse me, I just got sleepy. Only person spoke up was the boyfriend and the mama. And boyfriend retracted all that, and he's embarrassed and said he's insulted and he's upset that she did that and tricked everybody like that. So where's her family members? And I did just see something today that a brother passed. They had a brother that passed. She had a brother that's not here anymore. I forgot what the details of that was. I don't want to say because I forgot. But, I'm waiting. I'm patiently waiting, right? I am patiently waiting. Because if they slap her on the wrist and let her go home, she will do something again. Because she has not learned her lesson. She ain't learned her lesson. You need to go to jail. If it ain't nothing but, like in Cleveland, we got a workhouse. Just send her to the workhouse. I don't know what they got down in Alabama. But send her to the workhouse for a little while, right? 30 days, 90 days. She need 90 days. She need to go sit at least 90 days. Now, do it cause for a long period of time? I don't think so. But they need to pay that money back. They need to pay that money back. And they need to do a public, I need to see y'all. Just like you went on NBC and told that lie to the NBC people, I need you to get right back on NBC and apologize. They didn't hug her when she came back because paramedics had to tend to her. Well, were the paramedics waiting for her at the door? Did they call? Exactly. When she came to the door and y'all had to call the paramedics, what was y'all doing in between till the paramedics got there? What was y'all doing? Because first thing a mother gonna do is hug you. So they lied. Who lied? Who said that? The mama? She's a lie. First thing you do is hug your child. That's the first, especially one you thought was not here. That's the first thing you do. We need a CBS receipt of them having everybody back. Yeah, paying everybody back. Exactly. They need to pay that money back. They definitely need to pay that money back because her job, the realtor company, put up $25,000. Like her, she would last a week. She needs to do at least 30 days and make a donation to a charity and do community service. Now, this is what she need to do. I'm the judge. Let me put on my glasses, y'all. These my glasses. I'm the judge. She need to do 90 days at the workhouse or in jail. I don't know if they got a workhouse or work camp or something. I don't know if they got that. She need to do 90 days. She need to pay that money back. And she need to do community service. She need to go somewhere. Just come to me. She need to go to where victims of crime is, where women of domestic violence or somewhere like that. She need to go sit around them people. She need to go help them. That's what she need to go to, a women's shelter or a domestic violence place. That's what she need to do. The ex even offered his apologies to the Harris lady because he knows they put Her through. Yeah. Yeah, the glasses. These are my judge glasses. These are my judge glasses. So I'm gonna give my sentence again, cause y'all didn't hear the sentence, right? The sentence is because she's a punk and she couldn't handle no real jail time. We're gonna give you 90 days. 90 days, Carlee. 90 days in the jailhouse with the real jail girls, right? We'll give you 90 days there. When you get out of the 90 days, you got to do some community service. And the community service is going to be in a shelter, a women's shelter, or a battered women's house, somewhere around women who are in need and have ran away. That's what she needs. And I'm going to say how much community service I want her to do. She need to go once a week for about 6 months. She needs 6 months of community service. 6 months. Because see, she's uppity. She's uppity. She said the other girlfriend was poor and all that. You need to go sit around some underprivileged people who have been battered and bruised and abused by men. That little dude you run away from hadn't did nothing to you. He just had another girlfriend, right? So that is the sentence. 90 days in jail, 6 months of community service going once a week, and pay that money back. Your mom and them got to pay that money back. And how you pay it back, you got to work that out with them. Case closed. Halfway house. You need a year at least. That Sherry Papini lady got 18 months. Carlee ain't no damn. Woo, you went hard on her. You went hard. You went hard. Lisa Marie, she a punk. I guess tell her 90 days. Lisa Marie said a year. A year of community service. She has, yeah. See, I went soft on her. Okay, y'all, forgive me. I went soft on her. Real victims and their families through hell. Yes, she did. Okay. I got the glasses back on. I got to redo the sentence. The sentence is redone. Okay. All right. After talking to my colleagues, we have decided that the sentence needs to be redone. I don't know the proper word right now. The sentence needs to be redone. The sentence is going to be a year in jail, a year of community service after you get out of jail, and the money needs to be paid back, and you need to be in a woman's shelter, a battered women's shelter, domestic violence, somewhere around some women that have been through some things, so you can see what it actually is. Now that is the sentence. I'm going to repeat the sentence one more time for people out there that didn't hear me. A year in jail, a year of community service after you get out of jail, and then pay that money back. And you need your community service needs to be around battered women, women's shelter, victims of abuse, something like that. That's what you need to be, so you can humble yourself, because you was talking about you got money and they don't. Your mom and them got money. You ain't got no money. Your mom and them do. So you need to see what real life is. Jail will show you that. The shelter will show you that. Domestic violence institutions will show you that. That is the sentence. Case closed. All right? Case closed. Hey, Dion. I see somebody said Dion. Hey, Dion. Yeah, I just sentenced Carlee. I didn't have my robe today, so I put my glasses on. I just sentenced Carlee. That's the sentence. She needs to do a year and a year. So that's 2 years for you to think about that dumb shit you did, and you won't do it no more. Hoover Police Department, if you're listening, we done gave her the sentence already. We just need you to activate it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Sheila. Yeah. Because Mama, see what Mama was supposed to do. We all mamas. If you ain't, you may be. When she came through the door and started talking and you knew it was a lie, you're supposed to be like, girl, now you know you're lying. I ain't going to uphold you in that lie. I'm not. You need to go and talk to them people. You can go to sleep tonight, get you a good rest, take your bath, get you a good meal. But in the morning, you got to go tell them people you're sorry. Because I think if she had did that sooner than later, they might have spared her a little bit. Sentence and re-sentence. That's right. That's how we do it over here at the Jack Squad. You know, I'm from the streets. That's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? We hold court in the streets around here, right? Because right now she's being baby. Yeah. She's being baby. But that's what her mama been doing. You need to go. When she go to jail, y'all, because jail is different than the penitentiary, right? Now, I ain't never really been to the penitentiary. I have been with the feds, but I was in the camp. A whole other story I talk about in my book. I wasn't in the penitentiary, right? I was in the camp. The same spot. What was her name? Martha Stewart was at. I was in that same spot before Martha got there. But Jail is a whole different animal. Because jail got all the girls, all the girls on crack, all the girls selling body, uh, petty thieves, you know. Matter of fact, when I was in there, the jailer, the jailer, the CO said, "Why are you here?" I had to go sit in there for a minute till they found me a spot because I had a Fed case, right? So they had to find me somewhere to put me, and so they put me in the jail till they can take me to the next spot, right? And she was like, "Why are you here?" You know what I'm saying? Because that wasn't where I should have been, right? I ain't saying glorifying nothing what I did, but I'm just saying when you go to jail, jail is a little different. It's a little different than the penitentiary, right? Because in penitentiary, people get money. They ain't got money. Jail is, you know, jail is jail, right? You know, that's the deal, right? She go to jail, and they over there fighting about the TV, the phone. Because, you know, she going to have to talk to her mama all day long. You ain't able to do that, sis. They might have 2 phones. Might have 2. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to study about your crybaby self. They not going to be studying that, right? Yeah, she 25. She 25. Had a birthday. They celebrated the party. Y'all didn't go to the party? She had a party Sunday. 25. 25. Should have been a go to jail. See you later party. You know, people had them. That's what it should have been. You celebrating your birthday. What I don't understand is how could you in good conscience have a whole birthday party? How could your mama, like what kind of mama is you to celebrate this girl who done tricked the world? And then the mama called Angela Harris. The mama called her, right? I meant to Google it, where did Angela Harris live. Somebody Google where Angela Harris lived. The lady that her daughter was found not alive, had been abducted and found not alive. Where she lived? Because this woman, Carlee mama called her and asked for her help. Oh, she live in Alabama too. Child, she live in Alabama too. So that's why the woman felt the need to do that, because she's thinking it's a killer, it's an abductor out there in Alabama. So she live in Alabama too, the Angela Harris lady. Wow. Y'all need to, I'm telling you, they need to go to that lady's house. Instead of going to Atlanta, y'all should have went to Angela Harris' house and sat down in her living room on her couch and apologized. You and stupid ass Carlee. That's what y'all should have did. The mom looks devious. Do she? I gotta look at her again. If y'all should have went to that woman's house. It's from a city called Homewood, Alabama. Okay. She's from Alabama, so that's how this woman connected up with her. Homewood. Now somebody see how close Homewood is to Hoover. How close is Homewood to Hoover? Are they in the same vicinity? Oh, she from Alabama. You did that. You was wrong. You got to drive. You and your husband, Carlee mama, need to go drive to Angela Harris' house, sit on her couch in her living room, and apologize with sincerity. And take Carlee little dumb ass with you. And she need to talk. And y'all need to get right back over there on NBC and tell the people that she was lying. She applied for a nanny position last year, and on her resume she submitted, she said she was a week away from graduating with her nursing degree. 10 miles! So they in the same community. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Y'all in the same community. You played on that woman. So since she's 15 minutes away, go get in your car and drive over there. Drive over there, Carlee mama, and ask for forgiveness from that lady. So that's why the lady, because I seen her on TikTok, so that's why she was saying be afraid, because she thinking it's a person abducting girls down in that area. She just got in nursing school and what? Habitual liar. Carlee is. What? Y'all, I'm telling you, Carlee, now let me tell you something. Just thought came in my head now. You know how white folks is. They down with Angela. Angela is the reason why they rallied the troops, because of Angela. And because they live nearby. It all making sense to me now, right? It all making sense. So, she said she was a week away from graduating. So it's all making sense. So they really thought it was a person abducting girls in that community. They say that someone helped her. They think it was the parents. Oh my God. Hey, Queen. B, I believe the mama was in on it. Everybody keeps saying that. Well, what kind of retard is mama to do that? Why would the mama, so now, if mama was in on it, what did mama think to gain? What did they think they was going to gain? Notoriety? Money? What was they trying to gain from that? I can see why little Dum Dum did that. She won't do to be looking for it. I get that part. But what did she think she was going? The mama think she was going to gain in donations. But I thought the donations went to Crime Stoppers. Did it go to them? Did they get some money besides Crime Stoppers? Oh, y'all going down if y'all got some money. And the mama got keys to all the houses. Boom, sure do. Ooh, she sure do. Come on, y'all, help me out. The hacker, she was showing up. Did a whole live trail. I saw that trail of what's on the other side of the highway. Those woods have so many trails and tunnels, and it led to her subdivision, right? She come right out of it on her street. They refunded the GoFundMe money. Oh, they did. Who? They refunded the GoFundMe, but not the Crime Stoppers. Thinking the parents would go do that. Just dumb and a poor example of being a human being. Exactly. Not the GoFundMe, the Crime Stoppers money, that was over 60. Yeah, the Crime Stoppers was over 60, but Crime Stoppers said they wasn't giving that back. So they had a GoFundMe too? Who set up the GoFundMe? The mama now? I watched that. The mom and them set up to go. Girl, wait a minute. That's theft. Was mama in on it? I don't want to believe mama was in on it. I believe mama spoiled her. I just don't want to believe mama was in on it. Grand theft. They got a sale right next to Carlee for the mama. Hear me out. I don't think the parents knew at first, but I think they tried to protect her after they found out the lie. I think that too. But then again, mama do got keys to them houses. And it goes back to what I say about the lack of home training. Carlee was spoiled. Absolutely she was. I knew that as soon as she got home. The justice system is about to make an example out of the clowns. Especially, see, because you tugged on the white folks' hearts. So you can tug on our hearts and do wrong. We forgive you. Come on back into the fold. She could have stole keys. Okay. Help the mama out now. Help her out. Hey, Lily Grandma, come on, jump on in here. We got a lot of information to unwind and untwist. My people is saying that the mama may have helped because she's a realtor and Carlee could have hid in one of them houses because the mama got keys. Somebody else say Carlee could have stole the keys from mama. All believable. They say Carlee was in a vacant house in the neighborhood that they live. What? Hey, Denise. Hey, Angel. Listen, y'all. Y'all opening my eyes. Y'all opening my eyes because all of that sounds feasible. You have no doubt that the mama plotted. Now listen to this, Lily Grandma. The distance between Angela Harris, the white lady that helped and rallied the troops, and them ain't but 15 minutes, 10 miles or something. She in the same community, damn near about. Different names, but the same community. Riding distance. What red roof? No, she was in a house somewhere. Now, it makes sense. Now, why didn't I think about that before? Mama is a realtor. The girl had keys to a place. Y'all done cracked the case. As far as I'm concerned. I don't understand what the point was either. Mama was, so listen, the point was she wanted dude to pay her some attention. So Connie said she took the keys. I can go with she took the keys too. Another reason why Mama knew. Mama saw the keys was missing. Maybe she didn't look. Maybe Mama didn't know. Because Mama wasn't showing no houses because her daughter was missing. So Mama wasn't showing no houses that weekend. When was it determined she didn't go to Red Roof? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the police know. That could be the evidence that they have. They're not talking about it. Because remember they said they had some stuff they weren't going to talk about. And they had some stuff from the computer that they weren't going to talk about. But Carlee should just say she was with the three with Red Riding Hood. Because when they showed the trail, I would have been scared to go through. I'm scared of dark. So I would have been scared to go through the trail. Even with a flashlight, I wouldn't have went through the trail. And I don't believe Carlee punk ass went through no trail either. She might have. Because she came out where her mom and them lived. Somebody helped her. Okay. So let me tell you. Okay, this just came in my head. She called mama. And said, Mom and the thing, come help me. She called mama. Mama went through the trail. They went and found her through the trail, y'all. Did they go find her through the trail? No, the people didn't see her. The people didn't see her. The ring light people saw her walking down the street. Looked like something out of the... It did, didn't it? She ain't no survivalist. Exactly, Connie. I got her as a punk. I got her as a punk. She too punkish to be going through the woods like that. We may never know the truth. Because Carlee got to talk, though. Yeah, Carlee got to talk. She got to talk. She got to talk. You got to tell me what happened, Carlee. Only way, no. She got to go to jail. I was going to say, no. We can't believe anything. Yeah. You see where somebody hung up a cheese? No, did they? If the parents helped her, why would they go to while she was missing to throw off the investigation? I think, this is what I think. I don't want to believe that mama was in on it. I don't want to believe that. But I do believe that mama knew she was lying. And that's why she went on, hung up a box of Cheez-Its. She went on NBC to try to make the case. I still need mama to go. I need mama, okay, you ain't got to go back on NBC. But I'm going to need you to go on TV One or BT somewhere where they're going to be a little easy on questioning with you. That's what I need you to do. Stop softening up, Judge. 1 year. Okay. Okay. Y'all know I'm a marshmallow on the inside. These folks undefeated. Yeah. We should still, listen. Mama, now, okay, if mama helped her, and mama knew she was lying, and there's a charge for mama, what kind of time do mama do? What do mama do? Carlee will never tell the truth, but the police know everything, including the person who helped her. You think they know who helped her, Angel? If you have to do all that to get somebody's attention, they probably not. And it ain't, because dude was down with her. He was down with her. He said, after she got home, he said, y'all be cool on her. She was fighting for her life. He believed it until they showed the evidence, and then he got mad and was like, oh, no. See, the evidence, everybody was convinced after the evidence. Even though the police didn't say she lied, we all saw the evidence. That's why I said the family is under investigation. The family is under investigation, okay? Accessory after the fact for mama. Supposedly, the dog did not pick any scent at the time. Oh, yeah, that's right. They did pull all the stuff. They had the CIA, FBI. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So she didn't go through no tunnel. She ain't went through no tunnel. She ain't went through the woods. She was in the house eating her snacks, watching TV. Now, did the mama have a TV in there? They had a TV in there. Oh, somebody did help her. If there were cameras on that side of the woods, there's probably cameras on the other side. Everybody got a Ring camera. It's sad. This too much. The dog didn't pick up a scent. I didn't even think about that. When the reporter asked if the parents were being charged with anything, and the police chief said it's an ongoing investigation. When yesterday's press conference, or did he have one today? Because I didn't see one today. Did they have one today? If he said that, you got to read between the lines. If he said that yesterday, the one yesterday, right, yeah. Y'all about to lose y'all job. Y'all about to lose y'all job. Oh my God. They never thought this would get big as it did. See, social media, you can't do nothing. The days of telling a lie and it getting swept up and going on, that's over with. That's over with. And you definitely cannot go nationally about nothing and think people gonna forget. I am over here shocked and amazed. I'm even more amazed than I was yesterday. All over the world. Social media is the real MVP. It is. The dad is a VP at a bank. Oh, he had a bank? If he loses his job behind this, he should take off his belt and whoop her. I said that in my video when it first happened, they need to whoop her with a belt. That's the problem. She never got whooped with a belt. I said that. She never got a whooping. She ain't never got a whooping. One of them belts, a switch none, especially a belt from back here. Ha! She never got one of them. She go to jail, y'all. If she go to jail, that's going to be a rude awakening for her. She might have a nervous breakdown. Because they ain't no joke up in the jailhouse. You can tell she never got a whooping. Yeah, she ain't never had a whooping. I said that. That young lady seems... She is spoiled, Karen. She is. I knew that when she got home and they put her in the room and said she can't talk. I knew she was spoiled. Right? You spoiled. Because what she should have did was sit on the couch with her mom and daddy on both sides and said they had me. I can't talk about it right now. And then everybody wouldn't have been pressed about her talking. But the fact that you said we need our privacy, don't get no privacy. Don't get no privacy. You done called the good white folks in. They done looked all over and used all the tools they got. They done used every tool they had. And listen, now I told y'all, it was 2 weeks ago, I ain't asked nobody since. There's 52 young people missing in Cleveland. Boys and girls, men and women. 52 of them. It's a rash of abductions in Cleveland. Ain't called nobody. Police ain't even probably looking. They definitely ain't called the CIA, the FBI. They ain't called none of them people. None of them people. Okay? I remember when this one girl got missing by my house. Mama had to walk and find her. She was by my house. At the corner. They found her down in the backyard under the ground, down in the base of an abandoned house. Mama and the brother had to go find her. And she claimed to have been a runaway in really. No fast, Sheila. We didn't already lock down on the punishment. You is, because they just told me I was soft. I had gave her a little bit. Lisa Marie and them said no. Send her out to the backyard to grab a switch. I had gave her a little 90 days. Sheila, I gave her 90 days and 6 months of community service once a week. They said no. Lisa Marie and them said no. Go back. Resentence. I had to resentence her to a year and a year of community service. Back in the day, our parents had so much control and discipline that all they had to do is give us a look. Yeah. No. Have a comment in the shade room says she does have a record, but it is sealed. What? Y'all see one of the neighbors in their subdivision speak out on something. No, what the neighbors say? Said that Carlee's mother drove up 15 minutes before Carlee showed up. What? Carlee's mama pulled up 15 minutes before she did. All right now. So did Carlee call her mama and say, I'm ready to come home? Or did mama know all the time? Now I'm in between. Since her parents didn't discipline her in the jail, well, show enough. The streets will get you together every time, baby. The streets will get you together every time. When she get up in there with little Shekinah and them to keep all them people, all them girls, especially when she get in there with them gay girls. The mama was in on it. Her mama and her were together. She dropped her off and let her walk a little ways. Ooh! I I just remember the guy in Boston who killed his pregnant wife and lied and said some black men shot her. Yeah. Y'all mean to tell me mama pulled up and is they retarded? Do they not know cameras is everywhere? Big Brother is everywhere, even without the ring lights. Mama pulled up. Who told you this? How you know? Who said that? How you know mama pulled up? She couldn't have been at the house because they would have searched the house. Now the girl was at the house. She was wherever mama had the keys to one of the houses with a realty company. I'm speechless. I am totally speechless. I am totally speechless. I am flabbergasted. Mama pulled up 15 minutes. Mama, what? Where y'all get that from? Who said that? Them got to be the dumbest Negroes ever. So many people in cases that could use their exposure. Yeah, I'm telling you. Because in Cleveland, they ain't even looking for them people. And the only reason why they look for Carlee because they round money and they called that white woman with money in that same neighborhood. And one of the largest donations came from the mamas. Yeah, they $25,000. Mama's mad at the neighbors because they are talking. Well, they supposed to talk. Charles Stewart and the wife was Connie Stewart. What? I was a kid when that happened. The entire city was on a manhunt for two black men. Daddy needed to be put her and the mama out. They had a whole arrangement of providing food for the family while Carlee was missing. They held a candlelight vigil, took off from work, and printed flyers. The neighbors are... Yeah, and they had... I tell you, it was a whole operation. They set up tents. They had a camp. They had a compound. They was on a rescue mission. They had tents. They had drones. Y'all say they had the dogs. I didn't even think about the dogs. All I know was the CIA and the FBI and the who the other people? And the FBI, the CIA, and the Secret Service. The Secret Service don't even come out and do shit like that. Not for real. Oh, they were divorced within a year. Yeah. The dad's face in the interview. It sure did. Didn't it? Dad just sat there. This is going to cause conflict in the home. All because y'all didn't whoop Carlee ass a long time ago. I hear the ex-boyfriend ask for an order of protection because the mama and them been harassing him because he makes... Also, y'all don't want nobody to talk. You don't want the neighbors to talk, and you don't want him to talk. So that was mama harassing. 15 minutes before Carlee, also are tracking the traffic light cameras to find out the mom. Shut up! That's right, Deanna. I used to live in Boston, so that case really bothered me. Now, this is getting crazier and crazier. 26 people on the live. Shout out to the 26 people. Come on, y'all. Hit the like button. It's free. Like. What? The dad was probably thinking about losing his good job. Listen here. Daddy done set y'all up. He's a VP in a bank. Daddy done set y'all up. And this is the most trifling. That's the word for it, trifling. Queen B, that's the word, trifling. And y'all had to be black. You done embarrassed us. Quit embarrassing us. Damn. You done embarrassed us. All of black America got to take the fall for this. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that. Oh, my God. Mama better not been in that car. Trailer. They stupid. You don't even know how to be slick. You don't even know how. I'm disgusted. I am even more disgusted. See y'all in the daytime, I'll be doing YouTube stuff and other stuff, right? Thank you for the people who send me stuff and call me on the phone and stuff like that, because I be in my own little world. For the next 2 days, tomorrow and Friday, I'm going to upload a video because there's a lot of stuff going on. But I got to get my TikTok together. Put a whole family's black card. Yeah, we don't want y'all. She must be the only daughter. Well, they had a son. They lost a son. Right? They lost a son. Now, I thought that was a brother that had put something up on the social media. Then once they showed the evidence, he took it down. But once she came home, he took it down before the evidence got shown. So I think there's another brother. But they did lose a son. I saw that somewhere today on social media. She may be the baby. This is too much, right? If mama that stupid, listen, I told my kids a long time ago, I raised my kids knowing if y'all do some shit to go to jail, you going by yourself. I'm not going to jail with you or for you. Told mine that, especially them boys. Told them that. No, that guy said he got carried away by calling her his sister. Oh, so that ain't the real brother. Okay. I knew about the fake brother. I thought she had a real brother too. I can't get over the fact that mama drove down the street first. Mama, you should have climbed the fence. You should have parked your car in the next street over, climbed the fence. Something else you should have did. Where can we find footage of the mama driving? That's what I want to know. It's really opening the topic of toxicity in the middle class households. Well, black folks, when they arrive, and they had arrived, right? And they want to live a good life. They want to live the life like their counterparts, right? The white counterparts, right? But we got to still go back to the old principles of whooping their ass and punishment. We got to go back to that. Even just because you get money and you the first generation suburban, don't mean you don't need to get your ass whooped if you do something wrong. That's the problem. Raising my daughter the same way. Accountability. That's right. Hey, Tanya. I think they would be upper middle class. They live in $1 million house. Oh, their house is $1 million house. Okay. Y'all did all that. You couldn't. Again, I'm going to tell y'all something because I've seen it. A lot of times when folks got change, us, black folks, they don't tend to raise their kids the way we were raised. With the whoopings and the punishments and all that. They just let them do whatever they want to do. I've seen it, right? Yeah, they got to move. They definitely got to move. Because they might get harassed. You know what I'm saying? They ain't wearing white sheets, white hoods no more, but they can still possibly get harassed because people put their money up. People put their time up. They set up a whole rescue mission camp for her. You can't go walk out the door and say, hey, Missy, how you doing? You can't do that. Can't do that. No. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't go out there and be like, hey, Billy, how you doing? How's the wife? Them people don't want to talk to you. They mad because I would be mad. Should I get mad at my neighbors if they don't pick up the garbage? You know what I'm saying? They got protection from the Divine Nine, too. Oh, they do? What her mama is? She ain't no Delta. Deltas don't act like that. She better not be a Delta. Or the daddy. What is the daddy? Daddy ain't no Q. What is the AK? Mama, AKA, how y'all know this? How y'all getting this information? They gave her everything because they want... Oh, I think I read that. Because they wanted her to keep up with the overindulge. Of course they did. Carlee will never be able to find a job. She'll have to move to Alaska to have from this. Yeah, she gonna have to become an entrepreneur. That's what she's gonna have to do. Daddy might be a Mason, but I don't know about him. So mama's an AKA. Okay, because didn't the AKA do something real big for them? I thought, didn't they? I think. I don't even know what to say. Because I want to cuss. That's what I want to do. I want to cuss. This is so sad and stupid and tragic, and it didn't have to be. See, when you put yourself in a trick bag that you didn't have to be, that makes you stupider. You ain't have to be in that. That's why I see the picture of her. She had the AKA sign up, and you ain't supposed to do that unless you in the sorority. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to use them symbols and stuff unless you're in the sorority. That's what I say. Woo, that's what I said. Now I ain't one either, but my cousins is like, I'm. That's what I say. But I knew that she wasn't. I could say some things, but I ain't gonna say them. Child, she an AKA. Did she graduate college? She ain't graduate. She in college? I thought she was in nursing school. Is she in college? Because she did put up a symbol. Is she in college? Girl, you had to. I don't even know what to say. Carlee need her ass whooped. Flat out, period. She need her ass whooped with a belt, and then she need to be boxed. She need to throw her hands and get boxed. She a nurse, but she never. That's what I'm saying. She didn't graduate. So I don't know what she is. So she could be the perpetrator. I don't see her studying. You too stupid. Because see, when you in college, college teaches you you get a level of logic in college, right? College gives you a level of logic, right? Her logic ain't working. With a psych degree, and then who said she had a psych degree? And then when she was 25, she got a psych degree. She graduated, was going to get her master's. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll give her that. Okay, because she is 25. Hey, Tiffany. Child, we talking about Carlee, her mama. They say the mama pulled up. 15 minutes before Carlee did at the house. I know she never became a nurse, but she has a degree in psychology. Okay. Listen, this is so stupid, y'all. This is so stupid. Did mama and them think they could outsmart them people with all kind of equipment and stuff? Did mama think she could outsmart? Now, I don't know nothing about the FBI. I don't know nothing about the CIA. But I do know about the Secret Service. The mama definitely plotted it. I didn't know about her putting up. But why would mama do that? The boy don't want you. Mama should have had her in the kitchen telling her, schooling her about men. The man don't want you to find somebody that will use it. An intelligent girl, you got a degree, you're pretty, you come from money. Go out there where the other money girls is at and find you somebody. That was stupid. Dude probably wasn't even in their tax bracket. The daddy is smarter than you think. I ain't saying nothing. What you think, the daddy get ready to divorce her? Yeah, you definitely have to love yourself. See, that's the problem with a lot of us, y'all. We don't love ourselves. That is the problem. I feel like crying thinking about Anaya Blanchard's case and the multitude of people who have lost their loved ones for these fools to be playing in our faces. Exactly. You mean the mom pulled up and didn't see... No. They said, Lily Grandma, that the mom dropped her off and pulled on up first and told her, come on, walk down the street. Mama went and got her from wherever she was. That's what they said. That's the implication. We don't know. All this is alleged and we don't know these things for sure. Let me say that. Lily's grandma, I think they mean the mama dropped Carlee off. Yeah. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. And y'all had to be black. The biggest lie ever, and y'all had to be black. And they used all of their resources. The FBI will look for you. I ain't never know the CIA to look for you or the Secret Service. Never. Lie don't care who tell it. Ain't that the truth? But the fact that this woman, Angela Harris, lived in y'all community, so it's not in the community, but nearby. She called the troops. White woman called the troops. Y'all was lying? Yeah. For sure. We hadn't thought about that. For sure. Well, I don't know, because she didn't cross the state line. But she lied to they lied to the federal people. Price tag on the resources? No. They ain't said that yet. No. Twins. Twins. Yeah, to relive that. That's the part. That's the part. That's the part, Lisa Marie. That is the part. That is the part. You know, you called this woman, and that's why I said as soon as that girl walked through the door, the mama, and who say she did? Maybe she did. I don't think she did. The mama should have called Angela Harris. Just like you called her, you should have called her and said, girl, she here. And between me and you, I think she lying. You should have told Angela, you didn't tell anybody. You need her on your side. This a deep. This is going down a rabbit hole. This here thing deep, y'all. How was your night with the grant? It was cool. It was cool. Their mama still ain't here. I think she on the plane now. For lying to the feds. Angela Carter. She'd have to see me. She'd have to see me. She'd have to see me. Twins is cool because they're really good. They just kids. They four. They do stuff, and there's two of them, right? Like now, I heard them, but then I don't hear them, and I called their name. Now I brought them in here. They see the setup, right? And I said, "Now, Grandma, going on TV or whatever." I told them, I need y'all to be cool. You still have to keep your eye on them, though. Mail fraud and wire fraud for the donations. Ooh, they can go deep like that if they want to. Ooh, I hadn't thought about that one. I hadn't thought about that one. I hadn't thought about that one. Listen, y'all. Listen. Listen. And they go by money. Okay, let me tell y'all this. But the feds, they go by the amount of money and what you did. They has a guidebook. It's a big book. Big book. They open it up. And the money and what you did and where that meet, that's what you got to do. And if you've ever did anything else before. So if she had a record that's sealed, they can see that. Too much attention on this case for it not to go deep. Okay, that makes sense, Dion. See, I was trying to whoopie-doo her and soften up on her. They told me no. I forgot about that too, Connie. Mail fraud is how they got all the gangsters. You right. If the IRS didn't get them, they got them with the mail fraud. You right. This going deep, y'all. This going deep. The fact that they wasted their time looking for your little dumb ass. Twins, come here. Come here. Open the door just a little bit. Let me look at you. Don't come this way because I'm on camera. Stay right there. Now, is y'all being good?
Yeah.
You being good?
Yeah, we just playing.
You just playing. And you sitting down watching TV? Okay, good. All right, go back and sit down, and I'll be out in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Just checking with you, all right?
Okay.
All right.
Glasses. Yeah.
You like the glasses? Thank you. All right, close the door.
Okay, I'll close the door.
All right. Had to do a check. I heard that she turned herself in. Yes, she did. I was looking for the press conference all day. They is, girl. They just love their grandma too. They is. And they so, okay, all right. Now I hope they stay like that. We all know. But their mama was a good girl. She never gave me no problems. Never. Them boys, something different. I think I had to whoop Jess one time. And not with a belt. I had to punch her. She beat her down. She was a teenager and skipped school or something. But Jess was a very good girl. Now, do y'all think the dad called an attorney before she got back or after the fact? I think he suspected the entire thing was fake, so he called the attorney the day she went missing. Thanks y'all. I think they called the attorney. When she got home, Dad knew she was lying. And then when they said they was going to have a press conference is when I think they called the attorney. Either right before or right after that press conference. Because the press conference showed that was the evidence. I think that's when they called the attorney. Or either Dad said, be on standby. He may know the attorney personally, since he's a banker. He may know the attorney and said, I'm going to need you, bro. Be on standby. You know, need to find out what frat daddy with, if he with one. They is. They just shitting grandma's little pookie poos. Yes, they is. I I can't do this, because you got to keep your eyes on them. I'm used to doing my own thing. You got to keep your eyes on them. Read my comment, please. What was your comment? Too cute. They say the boyfriend was. He's cute if you like them type of dudes. He's cute if you like them type of dudes. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I did something wrong. Yeah, above the too cute comment, okay. Wire fraud. Yeah, that's what I said. I forgot about the wire fraud too. And that's definitely federal. I'm scared of the feds. I'll tell you, I had my dealings with them. It's cool with them. And they found out that people were questioning, they had to get an attorney. Yeah. And see, the neighbors, listen, when they came out the house, after that press conference, neighbors was looking at them. But I must say, because Daddy, like you said, Daddy's smart. Mama ain't that bright. Not if she drove up the street before the daughter came home. Mama not that bright. Daddy called that man before time and said, be on standby, bro. I might need you. After he knew she was lying. Yeah. And knew the police. Because, see, you got to know the police. You got to talk to the police. You got to talk to the people. You can't just stay at home. I'm shocked they let her stay at home that long. And the fact that y'all went out of town. Now, maybe the police knew she went out of town, just didn't tell us that she was out of town. But the neighbors had said they left. Neighbors said that. Right? As they found out that people were questioning them at the rodeo. You don't think this is her first time doing something stupid? I know if they don't put her in jail, this won't be her last time doing something stupid. I know that. Because the way she tweet and talk on Twitter, like she talks like she's privileged. So if she get away with this, she gonna do something else. Wow. The dad was on it. He was keeping quiet for a reason, yeah. Because he's a banker. And there's not many of us in banking. And he's a VP. Y'all done messed up the daddy thing now. Y'all should have whooped her. Y'all should have started whooping her about 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. I always have a track record of behavior. That's spoiled behavior. Well, she went to school, I'm going to say. So, she probably doesn't even understand because she probably grew up around white kids, went to school around privileged white kids. She ain't even got no understanding on what she did. I don't believe she got an understanding on what she did. She will when she get in the jailhouse, though. And Sakita and them let her know what's happening. Did you see her tweets to the stripper? I didn't see the tweets to the stripper. Yeah, I did see one about you're poor and I'm rich. And see, she's so stupid. She think that that's about money, that he should have wanted her because she had money. Then dudes don't care nothing about that. They got to go to Timbuktu. They got to go to Timbuktu. They got to. And like somebody said earlier, the daddy and mama gonna get divorced. Daddy and mama gonna get divorced. He been telling her all for years to whoop her ass and something's wrong with her. Daddy been telling her. Yeah, the birthday party. I couldn't get over that part either. You went to Atlanta. You didn't just have a little few people at the house, a little barbecue in the backyard, a little boom, boom, boom. No, you went to Atlanta. You got in your car and drove down here. And didn't invite me to the party. She's threatened to have the stripper touch. Yes. What? Huh? Now who she know? Child, you don't know nobody. You don't know nobody that's doing that. What? See, I'm going to tell you, Carlee is in make-believe. I just told y'all she was playing. Carlee, I got another picture of Carlee. Carlee is in make-believe land. She's in make-believe land. Why? Because her mom and them ain't never grew her up. She's in make-believe land. I'm telling you, when she get in the jailhouse, when she get in the jailhouse and put that suit on, I don't know what color they wear, probably orange, and put on them slides, them beige slides, them beige rubber plastic slides. If she going into prison acting all sedity, Mika and them gonna humble her. Ain't they? Listen, I done went to jail and I done been in the penitentiary, in the Fed camp, right? I stayed in the camp all day before I go to jail. The jailhouse is trifling. It's trifling. She sure wasn't innocent. Carlee thinks she big and bad and all, but she about that. She couldn't think that. She couldn't think that. You ain't been in the trenches, sis. You ain't been nowhere near the trenches. Your mama didn't even take you right past the trenches. She couldn't think that. She couldn't think that. And you got to have snacks. Girl, you gonna get in jail, they gonna take your snack. They gonna dog you because they know you got money, first off. First off, if she better know how to fight. She better know how to fight, because they're going to dog you. They know you got money, too. They're going to dog you. She going to have to go in what you call that, where they protect your ass? She got to go there. Or some old head going protect her, you know, say leave her alone or something. That's the only way she going to get out of that. Jesus Christ, y'all. I can't. We're going to get off Carlee for a minute right here, right now. Because I ain't got long, because I got to tend to the twins. But we got to talk about the T.S. Madison, Tasha K. beef going on right now. Right? First off, thank you, Tanya, for sending me that information you sent me. And Bridget, I don't think Bridget on here. She's looking at the Tasha K. thing. Visit grandma over in the hood no more. No, they didn't. She thought that because the most powerful, influential people around her made her think she was. Yeah, but she ain't been in real life. They got to apply that to real life. Anyway, y'all know Tasha K. read T.S. Madison, which I was standing with Tasha on that because she was bagging up Jess, and I stand with Jess, right? We all agree we standing with Jess. Okay? Tasha K. spoke the most intelligent I ever heard her speak regarding that subject, right? I have enjoyed you too. She got to go pay the old. Yeah, she got to pay the old head. Yeah, and so today I watched T.S. Madison's live. Now let me start this off by saying I like T.S. Madison. I've been watching her since way back when she was with Kaya. I'm surprised Kaya ain't said nothing about this yet. When she was with Kaya, right? I thought they was hilarious together. Okay, then I've watched T.S. Madison grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. Happy for her, proud of her. But, so today, she cussed Tasha K out on the YouTube like they was in the street. And I guess she don't really care about being monetized for this day or any time, right? Because she said, I don't care nothing about y'all following me. I don't care nothing about it. She cussed Tasha K out. Bad. Bad, 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 bad. So I'm sure, I loved Queen's Court. I loved it. Natural, biological, we here. So, Tasha K, I was waiting for the response. Somebody called me just before I got on the live and said Tasha K done put up her passport on Instagram. All right, she put up T.S. Madison. I don't know how she got T.S. Madison's passport, right? And said you Timothy, and I'm gonna address you as Timothy or whatever her name is, right? Now, she gonna clap back. She's clapping back right. She probably already did it. It started at 7:30 on Tasha K Live. This thing has become a battle, y'all. It's a battle. But T.S. Madison said, okay, we're gonna stop using sis and just say natural woman or something. You ain't gotta say none of that, right? I'm gonna tell you why I don't like cis woman. I don't like cis woman. First of all, I don't like cis woman because it's spelled C-I-S. If it was spelled S-I-S, I might could go with it. But what does the C stand for? Does the C stand for cunt, which is what they call us? Does the C stand for cunt? I've never liked cis women. I don't like fish. I don't like any of the other derogatory terms. Now, I don't know if T.S. Madison is the president of the transgenders. I'm not sure. Cis they keep saying it's a scientific term. What damn scientist? Who did that? Who did that? Who did that? And is the person that did that, is they transgender or are they gay? Because I don't like the term. I don't like the term. T.S. said, well, you know, y'all mad at us, but we didn't make up the term. Okay, I get that part. I don't like it either way. And I don't see how a transgender woman, and T.S. tried to clean it up for us, but she read Tasha K because Tasha K talked about her mom and so on and so forth, right? Trying to call us non-males with bonus holes. Yeah, I seen that. Has gotten way out of hand and people have lost their minds if they think T.S. Madison is a real woman. Yeah, no. But she proudly says, I got D at the bottom and T at the top. She said that all throughout the thing, right? But I'm going to go on record as saying we are not equal. We are not equal, and we need to be respected, right? Now, T.S. said, she would never talk about a woman because her mama a woman, and so on and so forth. Okay, that's cool. But for the other who think, like the lady that was speaking, the transgender person that was speaking, we don't like you and we don't like that, right? Trying to disqualify us, trying to erase us will never happen. Take that up with God, right? Exactly, Connie. Exactly, right? And to have a battle with us, to want to battle with us about the term. You all want people to give you the right pronouns. He, him, his, she, her, whatever the other one is, right? We just want to be addressed in the same way, and we're not all together. So T.S. Madison ended it saying we all women. No, we're not. Now you can look like one and do all of that. You can do all of that. A lot of y'all is very beautiful, but we're not all women. We're not all women. You're a transgender woman, and we are women. Right, y'all? Tell me if I'm wrong. Okay. You have to see what Flamer. I just watched Flamer Raw. I didn't watch it all because I had to go live. I watched what she said to her, though, and she said, I know you because Paris, France stayed at my house for 2 days, and I know all your business. I saw that. I just saw that before I got on here. I just saw that. Now, Flame Monroe called T.S. Madison because somebody on Flame Monroe's live said, T.S., y'all ain't friends no way. And she called T.S. Madison on the live, and they talked. And she said, yeah, you're my friend. And she said, I got to call you later, sis, about this. Now, they can have difference of opinions, but they're still friends. I mean, that's cool. The essence of a woman can be imitated but not duplicated. Say it again. Say it again. I like that. Bravo. I like that. I might use that. She does have a good take on this. The essence of a woman can be imitated but not duplicated. To be a real woman, you had to be a girl first. I like that. I like that, guys. We will never be equal. That's what I'm saying. And I think they want equality. I think. And then they say that we are being transphobic. First of all, I don't quite know what transphobic means, right? I don't think I'm that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Jess Hilarious is that. I think I like watching y'all. They're very entertaining. I don't have no phobia about no trans woman. I don't. It gets you heated. Me too. I'm not. So what, if you're transphobic, what does that mean? Somebody look in the dictionary and read and say what that means. Because I don't have a phobia about trans women or men. I think now, I'm going to say this. I do think it's an oddity. But if that's what you want to be and that's what you want to do, have at it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't even care. So I think you have to care about them doing that to be a phobia, right? I ain't got no phobia about it. But no, they always want to project saying we're transphobic, but they can dog us. No ma'am, no ham. I know that's right. Having a short a dislike. Hey friend, I knew my friend. I love my friend. I knew she was gonna come over here with the real. Having or showing a dislike of prejudice against trans. No, that ain't me. I ain't got no dislike of Winston. I don't give a damn. That's you. That's your life. Like quite frankly, I find them quite entertaining. They were quite entertaining to me. I don't miss an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. That's it, Tiffany, and that's how I think we all feel. I don't have nothing against trans community, but don't tell me who I am. Exactly. Hey, Lorraine. Exactly. Now, see, we all on the same page. And I kind of thought most black women was on this page. But to let the trans women say it, like, we ain't none of that. We ain't studying you. Because you can't compete when you don't compare. Irrational fear of aversion to or discrimination against transgender people. Nah, that ain't no. I ain't got no fear, y'all. Do your thing. Because it's somebody, see, I've always felt like this. for y'all to be like that. It's somebody that like y'all. It's a men that like y'all. The men that like y'all don't like me. You ain't taking nothing from me. She's really trying to get something started for some clout. You think so? For some clout? A phobia is a fear. That's what I thought, and I ain't scared of them. And I don't even run in the same circles as them. I don't even see them, except for on TV, when I'm being entertained. Period. No, she don't believe she's a woman. She said that. She knows she got this at the top and that at the bottom. But she was taking up for the transgenders, and they tried to, all that rigmarole she was saying at some point got me confused. Because she tried to explain what the trans woman was saying, the context she was saying it in. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it. Because the fact that you say a woman don't own periods or something, well, who own them? If we don't, who do? It's crazy. It probably has a lot of dirt on TS. She do. I don't think TS want to keep pushing it. Listen, she put the girl's business out there and she said she got more. Right? And TS kind of, sort of, the way I took it, I don't know. TS people don't come, Maddie Mob don't come for me. But she kind of sort of threatened her in a way. And she said, I wouldn't put my hands on her, but I got some people or something like that. That she will never get rid of her male parts. Right. A lot of them won't. Your phobia of squirrels? The only phobia I have is for rats. Real life rats. Let me tell y'all something. Again, when I was away, the squirrels was like dogs and cats. They was real friendly, walk up on you. It was the weirdest thing ever. They didn't run away like they do, here. Me too. I had a phobia of them too. Shit. This is going to be very interesting to watch. Now, Jess Hilarious hasn't said anything else since she said what she said. But let me tell you this. T.S. Madison, when she went on her rant this morning, she didn't go for Jess. She did not. She went for Tasha K. She said a little something about Jess and was kind of nice about it. She said a little something about DL. But see, I think that she went really solely after Tasha K because Tasha K is a YouTube creator. They might not respect her like they do Jess or DL Hughley. You know what I'm saying? Did Jess' video get pulled? What video? I don't think so. I don't think it did. Why would it? Why would it? They saying all kind of stuff. Why would it? Yeah, they said, I didn't hear that part when Tasha K said something about Miss Mary. I didn't hear that. I like Miss Mary. I didn't hear her say that. But that's why TS started talking about her kids. Said her kids' head was big or something. But it's ongoing. Because like I said, Tasha K put up her passport. How she got it, I don't know. And said until you change your name, because you Timothy, then you can't say nothing to me, sir. It was a lot. Go on Tasha K Instagram, you'll see it. She did call him football head. That's what she called him. Yeah. So this is ongoing, right? Tasha K is doing it right now, tonight. Talking about T.S. Madison. And I'm waiting to see the part 2. I guess it's going to be part 2. Because T.S. Madison says she gave, when Tasha came to see her, she used her makeup artist and all that. I will not step down. I ain't either. Because I've been, see, it really wasn't a thing for me. I just know I didn't like the sis. I didn't like the fish. But it really wasn't a thing to me because I don't run in them circles where you're going to say that to my face, right? So I don't see them people. I don't see them except for on TV. You know what I'm saying? So it really wasn't a thing. But now that it's a thing, I'm standing with Jess. And I'm standing with all women. I'm standing with black women for sure. Right? Now, between her and talking about Miss Mary and them kids, y'all got to duke that out. They from Florida. Go on down there in Florida and fight it out. For this renaming, it's going to be something else in the near future. Yeah, it will. It will. And I didn't know till recently that it's a scientific term. What scientist did that? And does that mean it's in legislation? Like, did they pass a law? Where did that come from? And what makes it a term? It's in the dictionary, right? So, who put stuff in the dictionary? I want to know that. Because I don't like cis women. What the fuck is that? I'm getting mad thinking about it. I don't like that. Now that it's official. See, I thought that was just something they were saying. Until this week I realized that it was a scientific term. I heard that. This is the second time I heard that. So who made it a scientific term? Who was in charge of the scientific terms? That's what I need to know. Who's in charge of the scientific terms? Yeah, I don't like that. We're going to see how this goes, how it end up. But let me tell you this. I got a couple more things to get through. I seen another YouTuber before I got on here cussing another YouTuber out. I don't know what this is about the beefs. I don't get that. To me too. To me too. And I don't like the C. If you're gonna call me sis, SIS me. Don't CIS me, because C stands for cunt as far as I'm concerned. I don't like that. I don't like that. And like I said, I can call you boo-boo. I can call you boo-boo. You think we smell like fish? I think you smell like boo-boo. Plain and simple. We got to take a stand. If they want to legally change our title of women, I'm on the White House steps. Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. Because, see, I didn't know that cis was a scientific term till this week. I did not know that. And I need to know who's in charge of making terms scientific. We need to, you know what, Jeanette, friend, we need to change that now. We need to change that. So do we talk to our congressman? Who do we talk to? See, I don't know the politics down here in Atlanta. In Ohio, I knew who everybody was. I don't know what's going on. I got to do some research. But you don't. You don't. You don't. You don't. And that's the same thing I said. And I said, we're not the ones, as far as phobic, we're not women. The women are not the ones that's transphobic. We're not the ones that's whooping you and beating you and doing it. We're not doing that because we don't care. It's the men. So why put it on us? Because we're not phobic. We don't care about y'all looking good and putting on makeup. I'm amazed and marveled at it. I watch it to see how y'all do it. Do y'all know on TikTok, every night, every other thing come down my For You page is a man putting on makeup very well? They don't do it to biological men. Now they want to come in our bathrooms. I take offense to that. I don't want your big dicked ass in my bathroom. I don't. Because what if I got my daughter, my grandbabies or something? I don't want that. I don't want that. I have to carry everybody's yoke, everybody's plight, and we get stepped on. Absolutely. You're right. You're right. You're right. We've already got to take ish from white men, black men, Karens of the world. Now here y'all come. Now here y'all come. And coming strong, I must say. Right? But y'all don't do nothing to the men. The men are the ones that has phobias and fear, y'all. We ain't got no damn fear, y'all. What we fearing y'all for? What we fearing y'all for? I don't understand. I don't fear you for what? I need that change. I need to look into that. How do we change that? Who's in charge of making scientific terms? And how do we change that? Is that some type? Did y'all ask us permission? First of all, did they ask us? Did we want to be called that? Yeah, I don't have a problem with it either. Only fear I have is the fear of Almighty God. Say that, honey. Say that. I don't have a fear of it either. I don't have fear. I don't care nothing about what y'all do. Like I said, any man that would like y'all, he couldn't like me. You ain't taking nothing from me. Now, are you thinning the population of men? Men are thinning the population of men because that's what they like. But I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that. Speaking of that, did y'all see what Dwight Howard said? He's not going to discuss what's going on in his bedroom. Did y'all see that? It is very derogatory, Tiffany. Very derogatory. Very derogatory. Like I said, if you call me fish, I'm going to call you boo-boo. I'm going to call you doo-doo. I'm going to call you doo-doo. Doo-doo. That's what you are, doo-doo. And cis is horrible. I never liked it. Now that I know it's a scientific term, now what I'm going to do when I finish talking to y'all is social construct is agenda, and the social construct will be rearranged over time. At the bottom, if we don't stop. Yeah. So I need that changed. I need the scientific term to be changed. That shouldn't even be in the dictionary. Well, a lot of stuff is slang in the dictionary, so. But I don't. What can we do about that, y'all? What can we do about that? What can we do about that to change that? I don't like that cis. I never liked that cis. From Latin, cis on the side of, on the other same side. I don't like that. I don't like that. And I'm hungry. I don't like that. Anyway, Dwight Howard, who's been seen with transgender or something. I saw a statement he made yesterday that he's not going to explain Who in his bedroom. That was Tasha K point that we will become part of the L. Oh, sis is a Latin prefix. Okay. Uh-huh. Well, I ain't part of the LGBTQ. I ain't got nothing against them, but I ain't part of it either. I ain't part of it. I never will get a man if I get part of that. Because, see, black men, most black men, don't want no parts of that. They don't have discussions about it. They don't give a damn. Especially old school black men. I'm telling you, I couldn't even watch RuPaul. If I was in the bed watching RuPaul now, my dude woke up and see that, he'd have a whole fit, and I'd have to change it. Now, my son, my older son, don't like my younger son, don't bother him, but they talk about it. Like, look at mommy watching. You know what I'm saying? It don't bother them when they can't watch it. They don't look at it though. They don't look at it. You know, my ex had a whole problem with it. Turn it off. Why are you watching that? Yeah, he had a whole problem with it. But you know, such is life. Be what you want to be, just don't include me in it. Be what you want to be, just don't include me in it. Now, look, one more thing I got to say before I go here. Bridget ain't on here. Peter Thomas is mad at the people of Baltimore because he had to close his bar. Everything he touched, he has to eventually close. Now, Miami is open. Jeanette, is the bar one in Charlotte still open? And I don't know why, because it wasn't nothing happening in there. But at least not when I went. During the pandemic, it was happening, but you know, it's so little in there anyway. But the bar one in Baltimore is closed. Everything he touched closed. It's closed too. He's just he don't want to pay his people. I don't know, what does he do with his money? He's not a good businessman. He's not a good. No, he's not a good businessman. He's not a good manager. He don't want to pay his people. I heard he treat them bad. I don't know how true that is. Now, when I went to the one in Charlotte, there was hardly nobody there. But the people that worked there were very professional. The customer service was on point. Food wasn't that good. The food was not that good. And actually, I didn't stay there long. The guy I was with, we left and went to a Fantasia concert. So I didn't, you know, it wasn't nobody in there, but it's so small. And when I was watching them during the pandemic and he was having all the people in there, I was trying to figure out where they was at because they had to be standing this close to each other. Is added to the name of a molecule where two atoms or groups are situated on the same side. Okay. Two carbon atoms in a molecular biology. A cis-active element regulates a neighboring gene when it binds in a transit. Come on, intelligence. He looked like he don't respect people. His mouth is terrible. That's what they say. That's what they say. They say that. That's what they say about him. His mouth is bad. That's what they say. I liked him so on Atlanta Housewives. Probably see my daddy at the one in Charlotte. Really wasn't nobody in there. Literally, it was the people that worked there. It was more people that worked there than people in there. There might have been two dudes in there. Yes, he applied it to the gender. Yeah, it wasn't nobody in there. And the guy I was with, he was like, well, let's see what's happening because ain't nobody in here. And it was a concert, Fantasia concert, and he bought tickets right there and we went to the Fantasia concert. It looks raggedy anyway. Yeah, it's very small. And I don't know why he's at that corner because there's no parking. Like, it's at such a stupid spot. I feel like this, if you want your spot to be popping, you got to go where there's a lot of parking so that people can park. You don't want nobody in there because the parking lot ain't nothing. You know, it's a small, sit on the corner, small. You could pass it by if you wasn't looking. Sit on the corner, it's small. You could pass it by if you got to be looking for it to see it. Yeah, he's a bad businessman. To me, he's a scammer. To me, of some sort. I don't know what he do. Because what do he do with the money? You get the business, you open it up, and you spend a lot of money opening it up and making it beautiful. The one in Miami, I don't know what, and the one in Baltimore, they supposed to make that look nice, and the one in Miami too. The one in Charlotte don't look like that. That one don't look like nothing. Talking about Peter Thomas. He's mad at the people in Baltimore because he had to close his bar in Baltimore, bar one in Baltimore. He's mad at the people. Anyway, y'all, this has been very enlightening. Very enlightening. Little dummy. It's very enlightening, y'all. I was in shock about the T.S. Madison, but this Carlee thing that took me all the way over, right? And I wish I could keep talking about it. Did you try the what? FOD? Did I try the what? What's the FOD? The food. Oh, yeah, the food. If you talk the food, yeah, the food wasn't that good to me. My friend actually sent his back and had to redo it. I forget what he had, but he didn't like it. It wasn't all like that. It wasn't all that. No. No, it wasn't all like that to me. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of costly too. Yeah. See what I'm saying? It wasn't all that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't all that. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember what I had, but I remember it wasn't all that. And my friend didn't like his, and he had to send it back, and they had to redo it and fix it up, whatever. I forget what he had too. You know, and so that's why I just think he's a scammer. You know, I just think that, right? And he floats around. You know, Jamaicans, in case y'all didn't know, that's what they do. They move around a lot. They say one employee I was watching, I don't know if I was on TikTok or what social media I was on, was saying that they still hadn't got their money. I don't understand how you would work for somebody and not get paid. The first time I don't get paid is a wrap for me. Yeah, he sent it back, and I think they redid him or something. Like I said, the customer service was on point. He had a hostess, he had the bartender, the food people, but it wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't good. It wasn't good. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go on live tomorrow. For anybody that's over here, me too. If for anybody that's over here and ain't been to my new channel, go over there and subscribe. That is growing very rapidly. When I get to 1,000, I'll be going live over there as well. I'm hungry. I've got to go find me some chicken legs. I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm about to find me some chicken legs. Eat some corn. Yeah. So anyway, y'all. Love y'all, Jack Squad. Thanks. Y'all enlighten me every time I feel so full. Right? See y'all tomorrow at 7:30, God willing. Yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow at 7:30. Friend, I'm about to call you right now. I said it the other day, but I'm about to do it right now before I forget, because I get sleepy. I didn't get with the twins. I'm about to call you right now. See y'all. Love y'all, Jack Squad.